What's up, everybody? It's Shanita here with Jewels in the Making, a channel geared toward faith, lifestyle, and development. Today's topic is my journey to losing 150 pounds. Stay tuned. All right, so like many other people here on YouTube, I too struggle with my weight. The first time that I noticed that my weight was an issue or caused me to be a little self-conscious was around 5 years old. Now, most people would say you're too young to notice that you're different from other people at 5 years old. But I noticed that I was different. So it all started off, one of my little cousins was sitting on another family member's lap, and I wanted to sit up there with my cousin, and so I went up to the family member and I lifted my hands for her to pick me up. And I remember this so vividly. She literally looked at me and said, "Oh no, you too heavy. You gonna have to sit right here." And she proceeded to have me sit on the grass next to her. I remember feeling at 5 years old, low, different, not good. And of course I couldn't articulate those words, but I remember the feeling that I felt during that time. I still remember to this day how my hair was. I remember what clothes I was wearing. I remember all of those details from many years ago, from 27 years ago. I remember all of that. And that was my first battle, or my first time that I noticed that I was different. I would go on, of course, through school, and I was always bigger than the other kids. In fact, we had this event at my elementary school where we had to get identification cards made in case we were abducted or something of that nature. So I believe I was like in the 4th grade. So I'm standing in line with my friends. They're coming back because they have to weigh us. They have to take pictures of us. They have to get our fingerprints, all of that, right? So I'm standing in line because my last name starts with a T. So I was always at the back of the line. So I'm watching all of my friends and all of my peers go through the line. They're coming back through saying, "This is how much I weigh," or "This is how tall I am." And I remember getting this like sinking feeling in my stomach, like they're going to ask me how much I weigh, and I know that I am bigger than them. I don't want them to make fun of me. I'm different. And so I go ahead, I get on the scale, I get my identification card, all of that jazz. And so I go back where my friends are standing, and they're like, "How much do you weigh?" And I remember giving that information, but I felt so ashamed, like I was double their size and I was only in the 4th grade. So, when you're younger, people try and think that, okay, well, oh, that child is chubby and they're just like the other kids. But as a big person, being big all of my life, I never was small. We know when we're being treated differently or when we're being looked at differently because of our weight. Eventually, my parents did get involved with trying to help me to lose weight. In middle school, almost into high school, I was diagnosed with being a pre-diabetic. And so they put me on this medication called metformin. And then my mom took me to a nutritionist. When I got to high school, my dad got me a treadmill. My mom got us gym memberships. So they were trying to help me to lose the weight. And for me, the weight loss journey would go on and on. Like, it's something that I have actively been working on just about my whole life. But it wasn't until recently I went on vacation. I went to the beach, and I took a picture in my bathing suit, and I realized how much weight I had gained over quarantine. I had gained probably about 15 or so pounds over quarantine, and I was used to going to the gym. Like, I'll work out. I have no issues with working out. So I was used to going to the gym very regularly, but when COVID hit, all of that stopped. So I saw this picture and I was like, oh my goodness, like, I had gained so much weight. Not only was I shocked by the picture that I saw, I was also having issues with swelling. I was having issues with my feet always hurting and my legs hurting. Going to the grocery store almost brought me to tears, because I would have to walk around the entire store, and when I would get back home, I would be in so much pain, like I could barely move my legs or my feet. I was always tired, just drained. I knew that my body had reached its maximum. And when I jumped on that scale and I saw that I was 338 pounds, I knew that I had to make a change in my life. And so I am on this journey to losing 150 pounds. I am doing this without a dietitian. I am doing this without a trainer. I'm doing this because my eyes have opened up to the issues that I have with food. I don't eat a balanced meal. So I would go to the gym and work out, but dinner would be a bowl of cereal, because I'm teaching all day. I'm a teacher, so I'm teaching all day. When I get home, I don't want to cook. I was meal prepping, but then I would get tired of the food that I was meal prepping. So I had all of these excuses and also systems that just weren't working for me. I'm learning now how I should eat, how I should have more protein in my diet, how I should have more vegetables, how I should be eating meals instead of junk food. And so I'm currently, 9 pounds down. I'm at 329 right now. But again, this is a journey. It's not going to happen all at once. My why is because I don't want to feel pain in my legs and my feet anymore. I don't want to be lethargic anymore. And I'm also moving to another state. And I don't want to start off somewhere new, being in that situation, being overweight and hurting all the time and feeling tired all the time. I want to put my best foot forward. And so this is not for vanity reasons, but the main issue is the simple fact that my body was letting me know, was speaking to me and letting me know, like, girl, you're doing too much. I'm wearing out. And I really believe in your body telling you what it needs. And I really know that my body needs for me to get this weight off of me. I don't have any issues with being plus size. I will still be considered plus size after I lose 150 pounds. So that's not an issue for me. And I will tell you guys what I am doing as I see more results. Right now I'm down 9 pounds. But as I see more results, I will go into more detail of my plan. But as for right now, I just wanted to share this video with you guys to let you know that I I am on this weight loss journey, and if you're on this journey or something that you want to accomplish, you can and you will do it. I also want to let women and men out there who may be overweight know that you are still beautiful. Even if the world doesn't see you, or even if people stare at your belly instead of your face, or they say mean things to you because of your weight, you are still beautiful. And what you have to offer inside is way more important than your physical. So I just want to encourage you out there that you can do it too. And remember, we're all kings and queens of the Most High, Jesus Christ. Be blessed.